Okay, concerning the firing of Director Comey, I tell you, I am so glad that I am not brainwashed by the liberal media and by the Democrats that are playing politics. To be a free thinker is a blessing, to be honest with you. And if I was a Democrat, which I don't declare Democrat or Republican, but nonetheless, I would be embarrassed to be a Democrat because they have absolutely lost their mind. They have behaved in such an embarrassing, childhood, obvious, partisan way to where I know a lot of people that are Democrats and they're going, man, we're embarrassed by our own party. All of the full-blown resisting everything Donald Trump does, regardless of what he does, getting on TV, going way over the top over every single thing. Oh man, healthcare people gonna die. Donald Trump's killing babies and all of that stuff. Then the firing of Director Comey. Oh man, this is a coup. Oh, everybody, he's taking over like a pure dictator. Didn't we call it? Causing all this fear, all this rhetoric, and aren't really giving you the facts or the details. And it's frustrating because people who don't really follow politics or think independently are going to buy into this crap. If you look at the situation, Donald Trump fired Director Comey. So what? And the reason I believe he did it is because he knows there's nothing to this Russian case anyway. It's going to be a big slap in everybody's face when they find out that all of this push to undermine the legitimacy of his election is just that. It is to keep this in the public, to continue to create doubt and suspicion about did he really win or not. And you best believe they're going to use that for the next election. Oh yeah, he's not even really a legitimate president because the Russians helped him get in. And I'm going, we watched the testimony last week, and the former, I forget his name, but anyway, he said right there's been no new evidence of collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign. Not to mention, what are the real accusations? When you say collusion, what does that even mean? Does that mean they sat and said, all right, look, you help me get in, Putin, and this is what I'm gonna do for you? Nobody has really come out and said, what is the actual accusation? Collusion, just broad. All that is just a big old broad statement to create doubt and suspicion and use up taxpayers' money to do a bootleg investigation that is not going to amount to anything. But I want you to think about something logically. If Director Comey was fired to prevent Donald Trump from being exposed concerning collusion with the Russian government, that would be the dumbest thing in the world for him to do. Why would you fire someone who has evidence to put you away, and you know there's going to be so much controversy, so much blowback, that this person, if they were fired, would immediately start unloading all of the information that they can or have on you concerning you being guilty? He would be shooting himself in the foot. He would be creating an unnecessary enemy. If anything, he should have been like, yo, Director Comey, I'm going to keep you on if you hook me up. This is the type of stuff that when you have common sense, you go, yeah, that doesn't make sense. But the media and the Democrats try to make America think that they don't have common sense. And a lot of people are buying into it without thinking about this logically. Yeah, man, Donald Trump fired him to cover his butt. Really? Knowing that the man still got to testify next week? Knowing that the man can easily go to the media and say, you know why I was fired? Because Donald Trump was really guilty. And I got blank, 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 and blank. That's fundamental self-preservation. If you look at any business operation, if you got somebody under you who got all the dirt on you, you keep that person on board because you're going, if I cut this person loose, I create a major enemy who could take me down. So why fire Director Comey if Donald Trump felt that Director Comey was about to stick it to him? That would be the dumbest mistake ever. And I just want you all to think about that. Go outside of the rhetoric that's being thrown out there, and all of the anti-Trump stuff. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Oh, everybody in his cabinet's a Nazi, and I think they're all aliens, and it's a plot to throw us into a socialistic society. All of that crap. Think logically, people. What is the most practical and self-preservation move that would be made if you had someone who could destroy you completely? Would you fire him or keep him on board, knowing that the press will be all over it, knocking on Comey's door, the Democrats calling him, what happened? Why did he do it? Are you about? And obviously he would be like, oh, you know why I got fired? Because here's the goods. There are no goods, y'all. This is a big farce, and it's really just taking up time and taking up real productivity that could be used to better our nation. And it's embarrassing. It really is. It's embarrassing to the Democrats. It's embarrassing to our country. And it's a shame, you know, and it just really reveals, number one, how illogical, emotional, sporadic, and desperate the Democratic Party is right now. But it also reveals how self-serving our whole government and democracy is. It all comes down to you and your party remaining in power at whatever cost. And if that means we have to come up with theories and chase ghosts and use up resources and tax dollars just to smear the current president so that we'll have a better chance at getting elected next term, then that's what they do, instead of really thinking about how can we benefit America. And if they would stop for a minute and work on policies, work on a strategy to combat all of the things that connected with Donald Trump's voters, then maybe they might have a chance. But right now, Donald Trump is smart. He is keeping them so engaged in chasing him around, arguing about what he's doing, trying to nitpick apart what he's doing. They're not stopping to focus on what they should be doing. So I guarantee you, the next time elections come up, their only strategy, once again, is going to be, don't vote for that guy because he's a racist, he's a sexist, he's misogynistic, he's all of this stuff, and no real substance of telling me why I should vote for you. So don't drink the Kool-Aid, y'all, with the media and all that stuff. Think logically, think independently, and you might just see something that makes some sense. Anyway, Kevin out.